We're going to get into bedroom politics. It's amazing. You want a special committee. Where was the special committee when the ex-president called the Secretary of State and told him to find me 11,000 votes? You didn't have a committee to investigate that. All we've heard is allegations. And most of it comes from an ex-wife who mad and want to get some money. We have not asked for a special investigation. You know, we had a person in this body that took the girlfriend on the trips and paid by the state. You didn't ask for a special investigation on that. Let me tell you what you finna do. You finna get a referendum on you on next elections, what's finna happen. And if you think that folks are going to forget it, it ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. We have a system. Let it play out. Let it play out, not based on allegations. Let it play out. We've got a system to deal with it. But here we are. Bedroom politics. Allegations about somebody going somewhere, sleeping with somebody. No difference in the abortion bill you pass. You're going to tell a woman what she can do with her body. And none of you men in here can be impregnated. Not one of you. I don't care what you do. It just ain't going to happen. Even by artificial simulation, it ain't going to happen. But what you need to do, you need to think about this state. We're going to talk about a special investigation on this. But what about health care in the state of Georgia to over 500,000 folks who got no insurance? You not answer that. And most of you represent rural areas. So are you telling me that their health care depends on what zip code they live in? You refuse Medicaid expansion. We don't have enough money in the state. And there's a program that we participate in, and everybody using our money but us. But us. And then you got a CON. Maybe it has run its course. You get a rural hospital, and you got an OBGYN. They want to set up an office and bring a pediatrician in so they can see about the kids they deliver. And you got to have a CON. You hadn't talked about that. Something that means something to the folks that you represent. And a lot of you in here are rural legislators. I'm one now. I used to be an urban legislator. I did not know about the health outcomes in rural Georgia. See, you don't grow no pine trees in Atlanta. You don't have any hog farms in Atlanta. You don't have any cattle farms in Atlanta. But people choose to live where they live. But yet, their health is dependent upon what their zip code is. Those are the problems that we need to tackle for the Georgians that we represent. But no, we want to go to the bedroom. Well, I'm telling you the truth. Y'all amaze me. You really amaze me. You are talking about partisan politics. That's all you're talking about. Here's a man that led an insurrection, and you don't want to talk about it. Here's a man that violated the United States Constitution that he swore that he would uphold. Here's a man that took secret documents that he never should have had. And then you want to talk about the president's son. We all have kids, and our kids sometimes don't do what they ought to do. But we as a parent stand behind them and try to straighten them out. But you ain't said nothing about Jared Kushner, who was part of the administration, who got a $3 billion loan from the Prince of Saudi. Y'all ain't talked about that. How did he get it? He didn't get it because he was just a regular businessman. He was part of an administration. And I want to know, what did the administration do to help the Prince of Saudi? You didn't talk about the Prince of Saudi had a golf tournament at the president's golf club, and then the PGA jumped on all the golfers who were running over there to try to get some of that money. Let us understand one thing. Be you Democrat or Republican, you are sent here for a reason. And that reason is to try to help the folks that you represent, no matter what their income is. We got rural hospitals about to close. We don't have enough money to keep them open. Don't have enough money to keep them open. But yet we can find other things because it's in the news media. Let me say this. You can't help him. He will lie in front of anybody. He's on trial for rape. And the lady gonna get some more money because he keep tweeting. Let us talk about doing something for Georgians. Let's investigate why our health outcomes are so bad in rural Georgia. Let's investigate that. Let's investigate why CON is an obstacle for rural Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, I submit to you, we've got better things to do.